You already started? You already hit the go button?
Yeah. Four, cold game. First round draft pick.
Welcome to another episode of Cold Game. I'm your host, Isaiah Dodson. I'm here with my co-host, Malcolm Bennell. Cuz, sad day to be a Colts fan, huh?
It's a sad month, sad few months, sad holiday season.
Sad holiday season, man. The Colts lose to the Jags 23-17. We already knew our season was over with before we even played the game. That was the most depressing thing, cuz that's why they cut the game on to the end of the third, on to the fourth. I'm like, man, I can't not watch the Colts, man. Let me tune in to something. But it's already over with for us. We not making the playoffs. We was 8-2. And here we are again, going home, trying to figure out how we gonna get it done. Cause I'm just sick, man. I'm sick to my stomach, cuz I'm sick to my fucking stomach. How you feel?
I'm not the same, man. It's just like, they didn't play with our emotions for a whole year. I'm saying? Started with the off season with signing Daniel Jones. We was feeling down about that, but then he came back and started off the season hot. Then he, started to dwindle down a little bit, and then he got hurt, and then they go sign Phillip Rivers, and then we missed the playoffs. And just like, man, what else, man? What else y'all got for us, man? Like, so at this point, man, I think you talked earlier, man, I'm ready to just blow the whole ship up, man. Just go ahead and just, start fresh, start from scratch. We don't get no draft. We don't get no first round picks for the next 2 years. Yeah, let's just go ahead and blow the whole ship up, man. Yeah. Let's sell to the highest bidder. So everybody must go. A fire sale.
I agree, cuz. But let's look at what got us to this point. Let's revisit. We to move forward, to understand where we at right now. We have to go back. Last season, the Colts finished with another losing record. We did make the playoffs, and we went to the offseason with uncertainty. Would AR be our starter? Will we bring in another quarterback? What will we do going into this crucial year? Would Ballard be fired? Would Steichen be retained? A lot of questions that was coming in. When Irsay dropped the letter, we're keeping Ballard. We believe in Steichen. We were sick because we were saying it's time to go, Ballard. You ain't did nothing, bro. We had missed the playoffs 4 years in a row prior, and we was going into another season with his logic and his vision that was not working. And here we are once again. But so we go into the offseason, wondering what we're going to do. We retain Steichen, we retain Ballard. We signed Daniel Jones. I was probably one of the biggest Daniel Jones haters, saying, why would we do that? Why would we sign Daniel Jones? Let's give AR more time. But we brought him in. We draft Tyler Warren. He falls in our laps at number 14. A miracle. I fucks with Tyler Warren. A good player. A good one. We really keep our whole core. We really didn't make any moves. We lost Speed, EJ Speed, in free agency to Houston. But for the most part, all of our starters come back. The same team that didn't make the playoffs the prior year, we bring them all back. It was just a fluke. It's a fluke. Because our core is a core. Taylor, Kenny Moore, Quentin Nelson, Michael Pittman Jr., Zaire Franklin, the whole squad. DeForest Buckner, that's our core. We got it. We gonna make the playoffs with these dudes. Let's bring them all back. We don't care that we didn't make the playoffs. We don't care that we was trash. Let's bring them all back and add Daniel Jones as the cherry on top. We had critics that told us, hey, y'all going too hard on Daniel Jones. He's the truth. We got some concerns and some questions. Y'all need to give him a chance. We give Daniel Jones a chance. He wins the starting job in training camp. We had problems with that. But we like, okay, we gonna roll with him. Let's roll with him. Season starts. Colts come out like a freight train. Colts come out. We run it through everything, cuz. We win the games. I thought, man, we were supposed to lose. Denver Bronco, last second, give us the win. We go into LA, smack the Chargers. We need that. We start the season off stronger than ever. 8-2, cuz. We rolling, 8-2. Then what happens? Daniel Jones, report comes out. Broken fibula. Oh, man. Broken fibula.
Yeah, broken fibula.
Fractured fibula. Oh, man. At what point did Ballard realize the boys playing on a fractured fibula were playing on borrowed time? It's only a matter of time before that squeaky wheel, before that flat tire falls off the truck. It's only a matter of time. What happens? A week or two later, bam! Calf. Tore his Achilles. Done for the year. And Ballard, the genius, what does he do, cuz? He goes to the retirement home. He went to the nursing home, cuz. He went to that nursing home. And he sat down in that chair while old man Phillip Rivers was in that bed and told him, Phillip Rivers, we need you to save our season. We understand you've been retired for 4 or 5 years. We understand that, but we don't care. Come and save our season. We don't care that we drafted Riley Leonard in the 6th. We don't care that there's plenty other free agent quarterbacks that's younger and got legs, and they might not have the smarts and the smarts to understand the defense, but they got the legs, they got the youthfulness. We don't care about none of that. Phillip Rivers, we just need your brain. We don't need your arm. We don't need your legs. We just need your brain. So we brought him out of retirement. And what we do, cuz, we've been losing ever since. What was the game plan? Run on first down every single time. That's the strategy? That's the strategy to get us a dub? Just hand the ball off to Taylor, no pass game, let Phillip Rivers just hand off and dink and dunk? It was doomed from the get-go. So here we are. Here we are once again, cuz. Season's over. No playoffs. First-round draft picks gone.
Sauce hurt.
Sauce hurt. Everybody hurt. D-Buck hurt. AR hurt. Smacked himself in the eye. Cuz, man. What do we do? Where are we going? What's the problem, cuz?
Man, I think that was a great monologue, cuz that really just summed up everything I was feeling. I mean, first off, man, like I want to start with the injuries, man. Like when you constructing a roster, man, you got to build the rosters with injuries in mind. So it's like we was just everything that we did from signing Daniel Jones, everything that Chris Ballard has done since being the GM, feel like he just buys boxes of Band-Aids. He's not the type of guy who goes to the hospital, goes to the emergency room, who goes, he just buys Band-Aids and puts Band-Aids over gunshot wounds. You know what I'm saying? So, I'll give him this. The best pickup of the year, the two, let me start with some positives. I love the Tyler Warren draft pick. That was a great pick. I love the Cam Bynum signing. I think he was probably, one of our best, probably our best defensive player this year, most consistent, the most healthy. I even like the Travarius Ward signing, but he was injured. Let's go to the injuries, like you said. Travarius Ward, Sauce Gardner, DeForest Buckner, Michael Pittman got hurt but came back today. Daniel Jones, Anthony Richardson. I mean, the list just goes on. What's our offensive lineman? Like 2 or 3 of them went down. So it's just like we were just taking shots everywhere. And that's the NFL, that's to be expected. But this is my thing. Shane Steichen and Chris Ballard came into this season knowing their jobs was on the line. So y'all in the hot seat. They knew that. And I feel like that wasn't never said, but I feel like it was the unspoken, truth. And then so now, okay, y'all did come out to a hot start. You know what I'm saying? But there was only a plan A. There was never a plan B. You know what I'm saying? We're putting all of our monkeys in this basket, all of our eggs in this basket. And then when Daniel Jones went down, we just started to spiral. And even before he went down, I said that too. Even before he went down, we won a couple games that was questionable. Probably shouldn't have won. So I mean, it goes either way. But I think from here, man, we got to look at clearing house, and that's starting with the GM. That's starting with the head coach. That's starting with the quarterbacks. I want to start this offseason with no quarterbacks on our roster. I want to have 0 quarterbacks. I want us to go find the quarterbacks. I think Lou might be gone after the season. I don't know. He might have messed up his shot, so his best bet might be to stay. But I think Lou might be gone. Shane Steichen should be gone. Chris Ballard should be gone. And then, sell everybody to the highest bidder. You know what I'm saying? It's a flash sale. We need draft picks. We ain't got no draft pick. We got no first-round pick until 2028. So, I mean, we ain't going to get better in the draft. So, it's kind of like, they knew they was going out. They're going out with their middle fingers up. So they're going to leave the Colts organization in a bad situation for the next few years moving forward. So, and with us knowing this, let's just start to rebuild. We got to just start to rebuild our process, because at least now, when I look at it as a Colts fan, I'm looking at these rosters for the past 4, 5, 6 years like, okay, we have playoff potential. You know what I'm saying? Let's go in here and let's make a splash in these playoffs, but we're not making it to the playoffs, losing in wild card games, all this other shit, man. Like, I can't deal with that. So let's go ahead and clear house, start fresh. Let's get some young bones in here, and we just gonna have to, I guess, take another few years to build that up. But we need to start off that shit rolls downhill. So we need to start from the top and then start working our way down.
Because I think this year is going to be defined by 3 things, and you can tell me if I'm right or wrong. I think the 3 things the season will be defined by is first the decision to retain everybody, Steichen, Ballard, and the whole roster. That's the first thing the season is going to be defined by. Second thing is the quarterback. Our quarterback decisions, whether it be starting Daniel Jones over AR, and then the Phillip Rivers situation. It's going to be defined by that. And then also the Sauce Gardner trade is going to be defined by that as well. But I want you to picture this analogy, cuz. Picture us. Because we one of the biggest supporters, man. It's me and Big Mouth. We walking down the road. We got our bro AR right in the middle of us, man. We all on shoulders, man. We homies. We walking down. After this season, I'm looking at AR. Get off me, bro. I'm through with you, bro. Go ahead. You on your own, bro. That's what it is with AR, man. I'm sick and tired of AR, cuz. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I had his back all season. I was one of the biggest AR apologists. I had every excuse for him. But now, AR, man, this fuck you, bro. It really is, bro. I got no sympathy, man. I don't feel bad, man, because you've been our quarterback for, what's it been, 3-4 years, cuz?
Mm-hmm.
You've been selling us every year. And then the season was set up for you. It was set up so perfect. I can't even be mad at Daniel Jones because Daniel Jones carried us.
Mm-hmm.
But we knew what we was going to get with Daniel Jones. We knew he was going to get injured eventually. That's just what the history and the resume says. It says he gets injured. He gets hurt. That's what it says. But now, he set it up for AR to come in and be the hero. And AR couldn't even do that. You couldn't even be the hero and save the Colts season. You wasn't even playing, bro. You wasn't even on the field. You tapped out before you tapped out. That's the second time. How you get injured because you smacked yourself in the eye pregame? How does that happen, bro? I don't care what you're doing. You need to make sure the device and the equipment is secured the right, proper way. You must be stupid. That's what I'm saying. What's wrong with you, bro? I'm done with you. It's time to go. AR, I don't care where you go. Just get the fuck up out of here. Straight up. And that's where I'm at with AR, cuz. How you feel about that?
Man, like you said, I was probably one of the biggest, not even say fans, but supporters of AR, man, because, young black quarterback, you know what I'm saying? I like it. But then, like, after you smack yourself in the face with a resistance band and you out for the season? Like, come on. I mean, what is that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that just tells me that you don't want to play. Like, you know what I'm saying? That you're done here, that you wash your hands with us. And then you took the approach of if it's F me, then it's F y'all. So, I mean, that's the approach he took. So he said, "F the Colts." I'm gonna smack myself in the face with a resistance band. I'm gonna break my eye. I mean, he's sitting on the sideline with shades on. I would have, if I was Shane Stockton, I would have looked at that and said, "Man, come in the locker room, man. Get out of here, man. Every time I see the camera pan on him, it just pisses me off. I'm like, what is he doing, man? You can't be the
goggles on.
With some goggles on, like, you know what I'm saying? Get your ass out on that field, man. Like, put a visor. I don't know, man. But then, I look at Riley Leonard and he makes me sick too. You know what I'm saying? I don't, what are you even doing here? I mean, they said we should have played Riley Leonard. He needs to go too. We need to clear house on quarterbacks. And just like Paul said, we are cooked and fire Ballard. I 100% agree. We are cooked.
Definitely cooked. Happy holidays too, cuz. Happy holidays. Yeah, man. And then let's revisit the Sauce Gardner trade, because that was a big emphasis in our season. When we made that trade, when it came through on my phone, my first reaction was, man, hell yeah. We in there. We got Sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Give up. What's the saying, cuz? F them draft picks.
Mm-hmm.
F them draft picks, man. Go get the player.
Mm-hmm.
Sauce is, for all intents and purposes, he's a lockdown corner.
Mm-hmm.
Shavarius Ward, we saw him in free agency, gave him the bag. He been acting crazy. He ain't been playing because he done had the concussion. He was already talking about retiring, cuz. I know you heard that talk. So we had to go out and get the lockdown. And I wasn't mad about it, cuz. I wasn't mad that we went out and spent the first round picks on him. I wasn't even mad. I'm like, that's cool. But he gets hurt. And the thing about spending that first round, we was all in on winning that Super Bowl or going to the playoffs. That's the reason why we made that move. We made that move when we was first or second in the conference, so we rolled the dice, made the move, got the players, and then all the wheels came off. It was all downhill. So I'm not blaming Sauce for getting hurt, but I play poker all the time, cuz. I be in that poker room. And sometimes when you gamble, you lose. And when you lose, you have to pay the consequences. Ballard lost. You rolled the dice, you gambled, and you lost, bro. It's time to pay the consequences. It's time to get them up out of there, cuz. Your time here in Indiana is through.
And Shane Steichen.
Shane Steichen. Once Shane Steichen got conservative covers, a wrap.
This is my take on Shane Steichen. Since he's been here, he got here the same year we drafted AR. Since he's been here, he's done nothing to make me a fan of his. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing that Shane Steichen's done. I'm like, oh, okay, he's that guy. Like, he's, you know what I'm saying? Like, and this is what I think. I think, he came in, there was whispers of him being this offensive genius, this quarterback whisperer, this, you know what I'm saying? He's just smarter than everybody else, man. He outsmarts himself. He's not smarter than everybody else. He's not. Like, you know what I'm saying? He might have a higher IQ. I guess if you give him an IQ test versus everybody on the staff, I don't know. But I don't see it. Like, where's the offensive genius at? You know what I'm saying? Where's the diabolical play calling ability? You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, we could have had Frank Wright for this. You know what I'm saying? We could have kept Frank. You know what I'm saying? At least I thought he might have been a man of respect. I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying that Shane Steichen is not, man, but I watch his press conferences and he's always, dodging bullets, and you know what I'm saying? Just tell it how it is, man. I respect that more than anything. Just tell it how it is. It's, everything is feel like with them is just so secretive, and like I feel like he thinks he knows more than everybody else, the way that he operates. That's how I feel. But what do I know? He
botched that whole AR situation. He botched it. Every time he talk about AR, I feel like we're not getting the truth, like you said, cuz I feel like he's hiding something, or they saying two different things. He's saying AR done, AR saying I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at AR in the camera. He look like he can look at me. He can see me. He can see the camera, but he can't see the field.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not understanding. And then Shane Steichen, I mean, Like you said, cuz man, he's just not straight up, man. And he does it. He lost the locker room. The locker room was lost. You know, so
we knew that at the end of last year when the boys was getting on them interviews and just talking out. We already knew that last year. So I don't know. I think when we put, like you said, man, it's Chris Ballard. He rolled the dice. He lost it. He lost gambling. Now he got to pay the price. We knew that. We knew Shane Steichen lost the locker room last year. The way Kenny Moore spoke out, the way DeForest Buckner spoke out, boys are speaking out. Zaire spoke out. You know, the locker room was already lost. And then so when they brought in Daniel Jones, you know, I think they might have regained some, camaraderie in that locker room after winning. Winning fixes everything. But losing is just the way winning is the cure. Losing is the losing to have you feeling that way too. So I don't know.
Losing to tear everything apart and make everything crumble to the ground. Yep. And that's exactly what needs to happen. So this is where we at right now. Colts are out the playoffs. No playoffs. We knew that yesterday before we even played the game. That's why I didn't turn it on. I knew we was done with CJ Stroud. He was killing us, and we even been playing him. He been killing us since he came in the league. That's what I'm sick of, cuz. I'm sick of the Jaguars killing us. I'm sick of the Texans killing us.
Yeah.
We can't mess with him, cuz. So he killed us yesterday when he started throwing dots early in the game against the Chargers. I look at the game, I'm like, man, what the fuck? What the fuck? We can't catch a break for nothing. It was done for early. He throwing dots first quarter, touchdown. Nothing we can do. That's the first thing, cuz. So I'm tired of that. So this is where we at right now. No playoffs. So what do we need to do? What does the coach needs to do to get back on track? It's going to take a lot of work, but it can happen. But here's what we need to do first. Release or release Michael Pittman Jr. We need that money back, bro. I see you later. Trade Jonathan Taylor. Hey, I'm sorry, man. That's the best asset we got. We got to dangle a carrot in front of somebody. He's the best we got. He got to go. Release or trade Jonathan Taylor. Why his value's high? We got to sell while we high. Cut Zaire. Release or trade Kenny Moore. Trade DeForest Buckner. I already say cut Zaire Franklin. Cut him twice. You know what I mean? Only player I'm keeping is really Quentin Nelson. We need that because the offensive line need camaraderie. So we got to keep the big fella, but he blocks. And I got to look at the PFF metrics, but it seems like he's still a good blocker. You know, like you said, cuz release all them quarterbacks. All the quarterbacks got to go. I don't want to see another quarterback fade. I don't want to see Daniel Jones, goofy eyes. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see AR, goofy goggle eyes that he fractured the orbital bone. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see Riley Leonard who can't throw a ball or read a defense. I don't want to see him. Bring in and don't bring back nobody that we already seen. No more.
Yeah, don't.
I don't want to see Phillip Rivers no more. Sam Ellinger, Matt Ryan, Wentz. Don't bring back nobody like that, bro.
Don't bring back none of them.
I want to see a new face so I can have some hope. I can have somebody else to be mad at. Because if I see them again, if I see AR on that field, I already know where the season's gonna go. We said it before the season started. I said we weren't making the playoffs, cuz. I said we was through.
Yeah, but look, you said we was through, but you said at least we'll have a high draft pick. Well, we traded that away too.
We ain't even got that, man. We ain't even got that. It's a sad story, man. Let's get to some of these comments, man. What everybody saying? Paul, just watch. They gonna run it back. Hey, yo, Paul. I hope we don't, man. We run it back, man. Hey, I could never, ever, ever, never, ever root for another team, man. But I just want to watch the Colts. I'll tell you that. They gonna put me in the mode where they won't even exist to me. You know, I'll be reading about them on ESPN and CBS Sports.
Right.
You know, Ward's daughter passed away. Got a mental block, man, and that's a sad thing, man. And I understand people go through that, and that's why they got sports therapists who who can coach players through that, man. That's a sad thing, man. And you know what? That's more than mental. That's more than the sports mental therapist, man. Like that's horrible, my heart goes out to him and his family. I think what started was the concussion, was the initial reason why he was out. But when you're dealing with issues that's off the field, family issues like that, traumatic issues, it's hard to bounce back from that, man. So if that's the case of the reason why he couldn't bounce back, man, my heart goes out to him because I don't wish that on nobody. That's outside of, forget football, forget the NFL, forget everything when something like that happens. You feel me? So I hope his family, I'm wishing and praying for his family, hoping that they get right. You feel me? Behind that, man. That's sad. Zaire is so bad. I like Zaire when we say this, man, I like what Zaire has brought to the city, man. We got friends that's cool with Zaire, man. Zaire is in the city a lot, man, and for all intents and purposes, he's a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
He really is, man. He's super cool, man. He came from a humble beginning. I believe he was a 6th or 7th round draft pick out of Syracuse.
Mm-hmm.
So he had to really grind to where he's at right now. Led the NFL in tackles a couple times, but mind you, he's leading the NFL in tackles because, dudes is running it down our throat every play.
Mm-hmm.
When a dude's getting 5-yard chunks every time downfield, that's 5, 10 first down. That's 2 tackles. And you got to keep doing that every time. Mm-hmm. He going to lead the league in tackles. He on the field the whole time. We can't stay on the field. The defense can't get off the field.
We've invested a lot into that defense, man, and I think I can see it. We're getting there. I love DeForest Buckner. I like Zaire Franklin. Like, when I say everything has to go, man, I say we need to make space for the new guys. Like, what I'm saying, I don't know if Zaire, maybe he can still bring that veteran leadership. I mean, I'm on the fence with Zaire. I'm not necessarily saying he has to go, but like a guy like DeForest Buckner, man, on the back 9 of his career, like, can we still use him? You know what I'm saying? His neck's injured, like. Is he still going to be ready to go next year? I mean, I love DeForest Buckner. He's probably one of my favorites besides what's our nose tackle? Grover Stewart. We got to keep Grover Stewart. We got to keep Cam Bynum. We got to keep, we got to keep Sauce. You know what I'm saying? We got him. We gave the house for him. We have to stick with that. So we have pieces that we can stick with to build around on that defense. And the same thing with the offense. I like Alec Pierce. I love Josh Downs. Like, he's a great player. And I didn't even think about you said dangle that carrot out there with Jonathan Taylor. We might need to do that to recruit some draft picks and get some, players and, but we definitely have to, like you said, Michael Pittman, is he worth what we dropped a bag on him? Is he worth that? Like, can we get that money back? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is that guaranteed money? So there's pieces that the Colts can keep, but as far as they're concerned, starting from the top bottom, like I said, Chris Ballard got to go, Shane Steichen got to go, all 3 of our quarterbacks got to go, and we'll build around Tyler Warren and Quentin Nelson, like you said, and Josh Downs. We'll build around that through what draft we do have and what we can come up with. But we're gonna need somebody who really understands the business side of things at that general manager position.
Hey, cuz I'm gonna talk to Carly Ursay Gordon, and Kaylin Jackson, and the other sister. I'm gonna look at y'all directly in your eye when I'm saying this. Listen to me, Carly. Listen to me, Kaylin. Jim loved the city. He loved the Colts, man. He loved winning more than anything. Colts fans, we love winning more than anything. We deserve to have a winner. It's an important offseason. What you need to do, you need to pull up them trousers, and you need to go out and make great decisions. I don't know who y'all brain trusts, but the first thing y'all need to do, man, I know Chris Ballard's a great guy. I understand that, but he needs to be fired, terminated, let go immediately. I'm sure he'll come up with, hey, well, when the quarterback gets hurt, he have his press conference and he'll try to talk his way out of this, but it's no talking, bro. You're through. You're done. Your time here is done. You came from KC with expectations of leveling up this organization. You brought us down, bro. And it just is what it is. So thank you for your time here, but he needs to be let go. Listen to me, Carly. Let him go. Second thing you need to do, Shane Steichen, let him go. We don't need another GM to come in. Yeah, we don't need another GM to come in and tell us that if he's good or not. He needs to be let go
tonight.
I'm trying to be, I'm trying to be diplomatic. I'm saying let him go after as soon as that week 17 hit. But I mean the playoffs is done. You can let him go right now, like you said, cuz tonight. Let him go. That's what we need to do. Let him go. Second thing, you have to really do your due diligence. Hire a search firm that other people's been doing, and go out and find you a qualified, dignified, championship pedigree general manager. Go out and find him. I don't know who, but go find him. Bring back Izzy or Ozzie Newsome. Does he still want to be a GM? The boy from Baltimore? Does he still want to be a GM? Bring back somebody who knows how to win champion. Get it back to Howie Roseman over there in Philly. What would it take to get him? Because every pick he picks up, he's dropping dimes. It's a hit with him every time. We got to build back up this roster because we stink. Compare our roster to a roster like Philly, for example. They got boys literally across their roster everywhere. Everywhere. Heisman Trophy winner Devontae Smith picked up. A.J. Brown picked up. Another Heisman candidate, Jalen Hurts at quarterback. Big Jordan Davis on defense. One of the best defensive tackles in the game over there. Who's the other boy came from Georgia? His running mate? Big boy.
Yeah.
Got him right next to him. They got boys all throughout. The boy from Iowa. The Dewan. Cooper Dewan. They got them all over the place, man. So we need to find a GM that's gonna get us like that. We need to get right. Ain't no more tinkering and going off of athletic traits and potential, man. We need killers ASAP. So Carly, man, pull your panties up and get ready to hire somebody to get us out this mess that y'all created. Because Shane Steichen and Ballard, they should have been gone last year. You decided to keep them. This is on you, Carly. This is a Colts fan talking to you. Get us back right or get gone, sell the team. Because we don't want to be sad no more. We tired of being garbage. We done missed the playoffs 5 years. Why are we still buying tickets?
At a premium price.
At a premium price. We got a beautiful stadium down there. The Bud Light Zone popping every Sunday. Why are we trash? I didn't got Coach gear gifted to me for Christmas. I'm damn near ready to send it back. Why are we trash? I'm out here living because I live in New England right now. I don't even live in the city. I live in Boston. How the Patriots is trash and it ain't good before we get good again.
Right.
Trash, cuz I'm sick, cuz. I'm sick. I can't even believe the coach is putting us through this, man. We too faithful and too loyal of fans to be going. We got too much championship history. We didn't want a Super Bowl. It should be no reason that we shouldn't be back playing at that level. How the Jags is competing for the Jags running division, the Texans running division. I can't believe it, cuz. I can't believe it, man. But this is where we at, though. This is where we at with it, cuz. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's where we at with it, man. And I mean, and I don't want to beat no dead horse, man. But like you said, I'm tired of being trash, man. Like I feel like everybody else in Indiana can get their shit together, though. The Pacers, the Fever, the IU, the football, IU football getting their shit together for the Colts to get their shit together. So I think it's time, man. Like I can't say it enough, man. I'm tired of seeing the Shane Steichen, Chris Ballard experiment, man. I'm tired of it. Chris Ballard. And the only reason I say Shane got to go because Chris brought him in, and that's his guy, so he got to go too. Whoever else that our new GM, whoever they decide to get, if they decide to get somebody, whoever he decides to get, let him have free reign. Like you come in here and do what you do. Carly, I like it. Y'all can stay on the sideline with them too. But as far as I'm concerned, you seen it. You was out there, like as a fan, we watching every Sunday. Tell me something that y'all seeing that I'm not seeing. Like when like you see Chris Ballard or you see Shane Steichen, who. Let's go through. Okay, so who was our first round pick last year? Was it the DN? No, he was our second round. Who was our first round?
Latu.
Latu. I think he was decent. That was a decent pick. The first round the year before that was
first round the year before that. First round the year before Latu.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't Quiddy Pay, even though he was a first round pick.
Our first round pick was I think it was Latu. This is Latu's second year.
This is Latu's second year.
So who was our first round pick last year?
Before Latu or after Latu?
Who was our 2025? Who was our 2025 first round pick?
Tyler Warren.
Tyler Warren. Okay, so he hit at least two, back to back in the year. I don't know. I remember who he got the year before Latu. The year before that was Anthony Richardson. So, I don't know. I guess he's had some decent draft picks, but it's like just the decision making it, like bringing in these quarterbacks and, from bringing in Matt Ryan to bringing in Phillip Rivers to bringing in, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, from two schools, Georgia and Bama. Well, that ain't working. Yeah, you talking about your guy from Philly?
Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe that's the recipe. I don't know. Like, we got to do something different, man. I don't know. I don't get paid to make those decisions or study that. You know what I'm saying? I just get paid. I'm just here to watch, my favorite team play. And when I don't like what I'm seeing, so that's my take.
Yeah, man. That's it, man. The Colts, man, season was officially over this weekend. We got one more game left, week 17. We gonna trot Phillip Rivers out there one more time. Over Riley Leonard. We ain't even gonna let him get no burn. That's the crazy thing. If I was Riley Leonard, I'd be offended. But that's besides the point. One more game left, man, before this atrocity of a season is over. When we was 8-2, everybody was happy, but this is the reality, y'all. The coach missed the playoffs another time. We trash, y'all. Tyler Warren, AR, Jelani Woods, Quiddy. Yeah, we had some decent picks, but this is where we at. So, if you're a Colts fan, I want to hear y'all opinions, man. If you're a Colts fan, what do y'all do? What's y'all opinions? How do we get back on track? If you're a Colts fan, are you keeping Ballard? Are you keeping Steichen? If you're a Colts fan, are we keeping AR? Are we giving him another year? Or what are we doing with him?
What we do with Daniel Jones?
What we do with Daniel Jones, man? I don't got the answers. I don't got the answers. I'm just like Malcolm. I'm a fan. I'm a person who love the Colts from the bottom of my heart. Grew up watching them, man. They've been to plenty coach camps. They've been in plenty games. They paid plenty of money on this organization, man. I'm just a diehard who loves his team, man. And I see my team withering and shrinking in the biggest moments. And, we just turned it into a laughing stock. I just seen another stat pop up on my phone because I'm like, are they trying to embarrass me? Is this personal? ESPN says the Colts make history. I look at this, I'm like, what? We the first, we the fifth team to start 8-2 and miss the playoffs.
Missed the playoffs. Yeah, I see that. They did. So they're trolling. They're definitely trolling.
They trolling. Like this is the type of notifications I'm getting. Every time the Colts come across my screen, I cringe because I know it's not nothing nice. So, but we gonna keep bringing this to y'all, man. Drop y'all opinions and comments. First round picks. I want to see Shane fired today. I agree. He needs to be fired
today. before he lead Lucas Oil, let him know, man. Like, just go ahead and clear out your office in Brownsburg, man.
Mm-hmm. Our thoughts before we came to this episode, we was gonna talk a little bit about the Pacers, a little bit about the IU football, man. But I think we should bring some of that to tomorrow, cause and we just need to sit on this right now, man. Cause I'm really sick right now. I can't lie, I'm really sick about what I watched, about where we at, and about where we at as an organization. So I think we covered everything. We covered feelings. We covered how we can get back on track. Juju. Or JoJo, Ballard got to go today. Phillip got to, man. I don't know why we even brought back Phillip, but yeah, I want to see. Man, y'all let us know, man. I see and hear what y'all saying, and we feel the same way, man. And we got opinions, and and I love to hear y'all's, man, because we gonna put it in the we gonna put them all together and send it right up to.
Right, send it right there.
the 56th Street.
The code game suggestion box.
right.
Too. And this is, you know, I know we don't have any pool, but as fans, this is what us and our followers, this is what we suggest, man.
Man. So, man, if you haven't, man, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate the comments, man. Make sure if you haven't subscribed to us, help us grow, man. We'll be back again real soon with another one, man. Just so we can tap into IU football. If you like IU football, you ready for that Rose Bowl game, we want to be positive and have that have that be the topic of conversation, for the day. Today, what we seen, we don't let that ride, but maybe tomorrow we come back on and we talk about that IU football, man. And then even the Pacers, it ain't all about the Pacers, man. Even though we trash right now, it can lead to it's a pot of gold at the end of that rainbow. You feel me? I got my eyes on AJ Diabanta,
Hey, we're just waiting on Halliburton to get back, man. I ain't expect too much out of the Pacers, man. As long as we make Pascal Siakam an All-Star, man, that's all I want to see out of this year, man. Get Siakam to the All-Star game. After that, it is what it is. We just ready for Pacers 2027.
All right, y'all, man. Tap in with us, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Cold game.
Cold game.
Four, cold game. First round draft pick.